Hi, I'm Bob Ryan. This is Globe 10.0, and with me today is Greg Lee. You know, Boston's famous for tourist attractions, Greg. We've got the Symphony Hall and Museum of Fine Arts. We got Fenway Park, and here's one of the most, and the Boston Common, etc. The Freedom Trail. But here's one people don't talk about: that Fountain of Youth at North Station. What do we say about the fact that Paul Pierce at 33 and Ray Allen at 35 are both having, not just by a little, by a lot, career high percentages in both regular field goal percentage and three-point shooting? Que pasa?
Well, you know, condition is better. You know, Ray Allen is known to be a conditioner.
Yes.
He really takes care of his body. And Paul Pierce, over the last few years, has really, you know, toned down his body and really taken care of himself. But I remember learning from history. Larry Bird used to say he played a lot of playoff games.
Yeah.
That took 2 years off his career.
Yeah.
These two players never played in playoff games all their careers. Remember, they haven't played a lot. They don't have a lot of legs. Like Kobe Bryant, he's been in playoffs every year. Well, these two guys, they may be advanced in age, but they haven't played a lot more games, so I think they still have a lot left in their tank because of that.
Now, at the post-game press conference after the game over the Cavaliers, a young man asked Doc Rivers a fair question. It was this question: how do you account for the fact that these two guys have these numbers? You know what he said? Because they're open. Now, he said, don't laugh, I'm not being facetious. He said, they're open, and on this team, if you're open, you get the ball. If you're not, you pass to somebody else. It obviously, in Ray's case, we know how he gets open.
Right.
Ray's the greatest master of working without the ball in the game today.
Right.
One of the greatest of all time. But how about Paul? How would you throw Paul into this category?
His all-around game. He doesn't go to the rim. He doesn't play above the rim. No. Just like with Ray Allen. How long did Reggie Miller play? To age 39.
Easy. And they wanted them here at age 41.
Exactly. And Paul Pierce, I look at it that way too. Both guys don't have to go above the rim. So they're less wear and tear on them because they don't.
I'm going to throw this one out there because they have each other and they have Kevin Garnett.
Yes.
This is the textbook definition of knowing how to play this game.
Yes.
Paul knows when to pick his spots and when to conserve and how to conserve energy. Yes. Ray doesn't conserve energy. That's a fact. Ray plays until the tongue licks the floor, but you're never going to see a tongue lick the floor because Doc won't let it.
No.
But it's, and then Kevin, throw him in there. They know how to play. Rondo has learned how to play with them. They're very fortunate to have each other. But all that said, you have to give them the individual credit.
Yes.
They work on their game. Ray never stops working. Paul never stops working. And it's just been a pleasure to watch. And I'm just, in case you're wondering what we're talking about, career-wise, Pierce, 44%, regular 51%, three-pointers 37 up to 42, Ray 45 up to 50, and three-pointer 40 up to 45. It's an amazing thing to see, and we're lucky they're here.